Hi there, this is Suzanne Wagner. Welcome to the Numerology and the Astrology for June 13th, 2021. The good news is that it rained on the 12th. We are so happy we had some rain on the 12th. That was wonderful, and it was only a quarter of an inch, but at this point in California, we'll take every quarter of an inch we can possibly get. If you happen to hear purring in this video, the cat is actually sitting on my lap. And she's perfectly comfortable, so I'm just going to leave her there, but she is purring up a storm. Let's do the numerology for today. If you add all the numbers together, you get the number 15. And if you add the 1 and the 5 together, you get the number 6. The number 6 allows the spiritual journey to usurp the obvious external dramas that will continue to distract us from our purpose. Sometimes nothing is more important than taking some time for ourselves to drop in and let go of those things that do not matter in the bigger scheme of things. Some days, less is more. Today is one of those days. The number 6 is also called the hermit number. It's about quiet and solitude, peace and quiet, introspection. So take some time to drop in to your core and allow all the chaos of the world to sort of slip away. We can find what we are seeking from the inward journey. We discover that those things that we think are so important are not that critical in the larger picture of our life. The astrology today. Venus and Saturn quincux first thing in the day, and it can make us feel pulled between two different ideas, wants, and situations. It feels as if we want to understand and choose, but it seems almost impossible. Yes, just like this sweet little child here. Yes, just like this sweet little child here. Okay, go up on your kitty condo. There we go. All right. It is good to be able to see opposite points of view. It shows a strong psyche to be able to observe the extreme duality in our world. To hold the truth in one hand and lies in another takes great depth and understanding. That is because our world is filled with opinions on both extremes. It creates mental disorganization and a feeling of hopelessness as it attempts to drain energy from us. The moon is in Cancer, helping us feel many things, but many don't want to feel this much. It is unnerving and stressful. The good news is that the moon will go into Leo's powerful and determined sign in the afternoon. Then the moon in Leo will align with Mars this evening, bringing up passions, which might be a good thing. The sun and Neptune will square, and that can make our minds feel fuzzy. Distractions seem to get the better of us, and focus is sort of blurred. Expect things you thought were set, but come into question now. What is going on a deeper level is that our spiritual side wants more attention than our regular daily routine. It becomes clear that our ideals are not manifesting the way we want. But the pathway to clarity is fraught with detours and false starts. The mind loves to endlessly distract us from what is most important. Time is more critical than errands. Many issues, the very real ones, make what we used to feel certain now a question. Globally, we are dealing with significant loss of direction and exhaustion from so much resistance. Take some time for yourself. Take a look at the structures of your life that do not support a calm and authentic expression of what is most important. It might be time to do things differently. My quote for today: less is more. Life is hard. Let's start over. Less is more. Life is hard enough. Last year was hard, stressful, and rough. We can step past those moments in life that felt too full of conflict and strife. It is important to know how to let things go. We have to stop rushing and embrace the slow. Behind the walls of stress and strain is a place void of suffering and pain. We can exist there in the light. We can discover why we hold so tight to those things that cause us pain and finally see that ball and chain that makes things seem impossible to climb and make things empty of joy all the time. Okay, my blog for today. How long have I waited to see a shift so great? that my life's message could be heard without debate. I'm so tired of watching those chasing phantoms around, endless dramas intended to drown. There are those that serve hate on a platter of gold. There are those that eat it all and do what they are told. I watch them change as the toxins rearrange. I see them cough, but they do not back off because they are controlled by what they are told. They have become a pawn, a minion of evil spawn, and they hasten the extermination of so much that they refuse to see. They load themselves down with karmic reciprocity. All choices now will evolve and grow. All those choices have a cost above and below. I refuse to carry more of what is in my own arms. I refuse to carry anything that will cause more suffering or harms. You get to choose. You know the way out of the conflicts that cause such dismay. Walk with me out of the fields of hate and despair, beyond the human condition intended to snare. Take my hand and finally turn away. You do not need to be a part of this fray. Thanks, everyone.